We are on test pattern for game 2. Period. So we are on the air at the moment. Period. We always have to hit a 10-minute window with Facebook. Period. So contact me online if you need to talk. And give me the 4 or 5 minute thumbs up when we need to go.
Check, check. Can you hear me? Players have started the pregame skate, Keith, so if you want to start the pregame countdown, you can.
Okay.
A production from Thailand, brought to you in a broadcast created on more than one continent. This is Thailand's biggest night for hockey. This is Hockey Night in Thailand.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to our control center here in Los Angeles, California. And we're getting ready for the second game with KCG and Novotel. It was an exciting first game, and we're going to send you right out now to Zach in Bangkok. Hello, Zach. Welcome to the second game.
Hello, Keith. Thank you all for joining us. As Keith alluded, we had a really exciting opening game. 7-7 match. And overtime hockey, our first overtime game that I can recall in the SHL, went all the way to the shootout, and Aware able to squeak out their first victory 8-7 in the shootout. But that was all an appetizer for the main course tonight. We've got a matchup against the league leaders, Novotel, undefeated 5-0, going off against KCG, second in the league with only the one loss to Novotel, looking for revenge tonight. And that was the whistle for the end of warm-up, so we're about to get underway with the opening face-off. We'll switch it out to the ice here. Camera operators Jane and Bang, as always, we appreciate their work. I spoke with captain of KCG, Harrison Ostenall, before the game. He says for them to come out with the victory, they need to skate quick, skate hard, try and keep the puck out of Novatel's hands, limit their opportunities. Novotel with a big loss tonight. They're missing SHL points leader Ken Kinborn tonight. So big deficit. Pooh is going to be subbing for Novotel in the second game tonight. Pooh also subbed earlier for Aware, had a good game. So Pooh playing in back-to-back games. 12. So just waiting here for the opening face-off as the teams give their final pep talks. On the ice for KCG, I see Captain Harrison Ostamel, Jesse Starosta, second on the team in points. I see Mel and Gabe Roscoe on defense, and I see Jan Isaacson, who's also played really strongly since coming out of quarantine. For Novotel, I see Stasny, Seb Verdi, Major, Andy Ross, and Mancorn. Face-off won by Stasny, but it's going to end up on Harrison Ostamel's stick. Underway. Game 2. KCG in black against Novotel in the light blue. Stasny here. Opportunity. Shot off the back of Gabe Roscoe. Blocked. Mel throws it over to Jan Isaacson, who brings it in. Jan into the slot. Cutting in the middle. Shoots. Oh, and I think that was off the post, perhaps. Gabe Roscoe for KCG behind his own net. Taps it forward. Puck winds up with Andy Ross for Novotel. Andy chips it forward to Seb Verdi. Seb over to Major. Major cutting in. Shot. Saved by Leo. Leo for KCG is statistically the best goaltender in the SHL this season. He's got better than .920 save percentage on the young season. And it goes against average of 2. Over 100 saves, 111 saves on the season already. So Leo's played very well. His counterpart, Ben Kleineshay, has also played really strongly for Novotel. He's won player of the game twice, including last week. Puck bouncing off the side of the net there, behind the netting. Andy Shee for KCG being harassed by the Novotel players. Puck winds up behind the net. Winnie for KCG looking to break out. Nice defense by Mancorn harassing him, though. Eventually given up over to Jan Isaacson. Jan's played well, getting about a point a game since quarantine ended. He joined us in the third game of the season, I believe. Bit of a giveaway there by Hang and Novotel, looking to break out. Cross-ice pass, out front, shot. Oh, and Leo with an excellent save there on Stasny, who was on the doorstep. That was the right idea there between him and Pooh. Pooh is number 25 tonight.
And Zach, I hate to interrupt you for a moment, but if you wouldn't mind just moving Jane to her other location on the other side, please, that would help me out.
Sure, Jane's going to head over.
Thank you, Jane.
Play there broken up. Novotel moving back in. Pooh's play broken up there by time. Puck thrown out front. Shot. And Leo is down. Leo anticipated that, was already down. Bit of an aggressive play by Leo, because if the Novotel player had shot higher, it would have had a more open net available. Time looking to break out for KCG. Passes it over to Poon and Andy Shee as well. Both players crisscrossing at the near boards here. Novotel able to pass back out again, though. Mike Wilson tried to get in front of Jari Erikainen, but Jari with a step ahead for icing. So the Novotel players will have to stay on the ice here. I see Ralph Dittmer, Captain Mike Friesen. That's Ed McConnell wearing a sub jersey. He's got 23 tonight. Peter Burleson, number 3, all on for Novotel. KCG, meanwhile, has got Poon, Gabe Roscoe, Jari Erikainen, Time, and Winnie. Ed McConnell there rings it behind the net to Stasny. Excuse me, that's actually Mike Friesen. Apologies. Good defense there by Jari Erikainen, though. Friesen throws it down low. Ed McConnell retrieves that puck in the far corner. There's Pooh being flanked by the KCG defensemen, Gabe Roscoe and Jari Erikainen. Jari Erikainen eventually able to get that puck, passing over to Gabe. Gabe bringing the puck into the neutral zone. Now Time bringing it into the offensive zone. Quick shot, saved by Dream with the block. Saved by Ben Kleinashe with the blocker. Time throws it back up to the point. Gabe Roscoe back to Time. Cross ice pass to Mel. Mel shot. Saved by Ben. Back up to the point. Poon looking. Back to Mel. Mel cutting in low. Oh, and a goal. Excellent play. Ben got tied up a bit there with Winnie and another player at the side of the net, and that just left a wide open net. Time, 92 with the goal, assisted by Mel and 11. That would be Poon. So KCG with the early lead here, 11:30 left in the first period. So Time with the goal, assisted by Mel and Poon. An all-tie score sheet there on the goal. Gabe Roscoe with a nice back pass there, bringing it in for Jan. Jan shoots, but just a bit wide. And Novotel looking to break out. Good back checking there by KCG, though. Both teams still fighting for possession. Back and forth it goes. Mangkorn with the puck now for Novotel. Mangkorn's got good speed. He plays for the Thai national team. A long stretch pass here to Seb Verde, but just out of his reach. Oh, Mangkorn and Seb had the right idea, but just a little too far. Leo for KCG jumped on that puck for a stoppage in the faceoff. Novotel changing. I see Stasny waiting in the faceoff circle. We've got Pooh, Ralph Dittmer, Peter Borelson, and coming on late that's Ed McConnell, 23, wearing a sub jersey tonight. Novotel with the faceoff win. Pooh's shot was broken up there by Gabe Roscoe. Jan Isaacson now for KCG, trying to bring it out, passing forward, just out of the reach of his compatriot there. That is 28. That's Pan. Oh, Mel goes down there. But KCG able to get the possession. Here's Captain Harrison Ostermel right in front of us. Good speed moving forward. Tried to get around those players. Harrison ends up with the puck. Ben jumps on that puck at the side of the netting, though. Kranache gets the stoppage for a new face-off. Time, fresh off that first goal of the game, waits in the face-off circle. Opposing him, Mike Friesen. Aware. Novotel with the victory. Mike Friesen moves in. All the way around. Tried for a tough angle shot there on the back end, but Leo was there. Both teams fighting for the puck behind the KCG goal. I see Andy Shee fighting with Pooh and other players. Puck goes back up to Dittmer at the point. Dittmer back down low. That's Pooh circling. Pooh playing in his second game tonight. Time goes down. Puck bounces up off the side netting, and that's out of play. Stoppage. Jeremy coming back down with a new puck for a new face-off. Time waiting in the face-off circle, opposed by Novotel captain Mike Friesen. Mike wins that. Peter Borelson, long shot, saved by Leo. was a good, long, quick, hard shot by Peter Borelson with maybe a screen in front of Leo. Peter keeps that in. Bouncing puck. Oh, man, that was a dangerous area, but the Novotel player couldn't quite get the stick on it. Here, time moves forward for KCG. Time with some good speed. Cutting in. Cross ice. Oh, and an amazing save by Ben. Wow. That could be a candidate for play of the game there. Moving post to post, robbing the KCG player. Well done, Ben Kleineshay, in goal for Novotel, keeping this a one-goal game for his team. Face-off, won by the KCG player. Another quick shot. Again, Ben Kleineshay making the save. Some quick, aggressive shots by both teams off of face-off wins. Reset time for KCG. That face-off won by Mike Friesen with a crafty play to come right off the face-off drop. Shot gloved by Leo. Give us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Any commentary on the game besides my own is appreciated. Stasny waiting in the face-off dot versus, I think that is Jesse Starosta. It is Jesse. Novotel able to get the, and a deflection there by Stasny, but Leo was lucky. Stasny camped out in the slot with a great deflection, but that bouncing puck was jumped on by Leo. Both teams with opportunities here early. Faceoff eventually comes to Stasny, who tried to pass across the goal mouth, but it was just out of reach of Major, his teammate. Stasny again in the goal mouth. Leo standing tall. Oh, the KCG player lost an edge there and went down. But eventually able to get that puck out. Here we go, eventually. Jan Isaacson moving out. Over to Pan. Pan trying to make his way around the Novotel players. Jan Isaacson now with the puck. Throws it over to Gabe Roscoe. Garrett Roscoe behind the net. Looking. Slot. Shot. Jan Isaacson. I think Ben was able to get a piece of that. Erikainen now. Over to Jan Isaacson. KCG with some good pressure here. Back up to the point for Jari Erikainen. Erikainen coming in. Good harassing defense by Novotel. Pass back to Jan Isaacson. Isaacson from the slot. Shot. Good save by Ben with the pad. Novotel gets it out. Moving forward. I think that's Major. But good defense by KCG. Oh, the stretch pass was just a bit too far. Stasny back over to Menkorn. And Major. Major now coming in. Moving behind the KCG net. Throwing it out to the slot, but that was nice defense by Jesse Starosta. Jari Erikainen now behind his own net looking forward. Long pass. I think that's Poon. Novotel able to break that play up and throw it back out to neutral ice. Mel loses an edge. A lot of players you see with this wet ice tonight not able to keep their footing. Time now for KCG, bringing it into the offensive zone. Drop pass to Winnie. Winnie stops. Long shot. Ben jumps on that. Good save by Ben on the long shot by Winnie. Kleineshay looking pretty good here in the early going. Just the one goal allowed. 1-0 in favor of KCG. 3:50 remaining in the first period. Don was just telling me that's Ben's sixth game he's playing this weekend. We had a local tournament here played yesterday and today, so a lot of our players are tired, have played multiple games. That's one also reason for the wet ice here. You see a lot of bouncing pucks, a lot of players losing an edge. Ralph Dittmer with a nice play to jump in front of that puck, breaking it up for Novotel. Puck goes all the way down to the KCG side. Hang being harassed by Ed McConnell. Ed McConnell still trying to get the puck out there at the far end boards behind the KCG net. Both teams still fighting. All right, KCG able to get it out. Another player down. Winnie moving forward along with time. Winnie shoots. And a glove that just got around Ben. I think Ben got enough of that to to redirect that puck wide and out of play for another stoppage. Novotel captain Mike Friesen waiting in the faceoff dot. He'll be opposed by Jesse Starosta for KCG. Faceoff won by KCG. Shot by Jesse. Saved by Ben. Ben looking, oh my gosh. Both teams fighting for that puck in the slot. Ben's lost his goal stick. He's able to get it. Both teams fighting for that puck behind the Novotel goal. Ben got lucky there. He lost his stick but was able to retrieve it. Puck at the near side corner here. Puck eventually comes out to the point. There's Starosta. Pass over to, I think that's Mel. It is Mel at the blue line now. Mel passing lower. Starosta with a tough angle shot. Out of play. Both teams with changes. Stasny, Ross, Major, Mancorn, and Subverdi on for Novotel. For KCG, I see Captain Harrison Ostamel, Jesse Starosta, who just won the faceoff. Back to Mel, over to Gabe Roscoe at the point. Roscoe looking. Thrown low. Pan was trying to get a stick on that puck, but couldn't quite put it in. Behind the net, both teams having players go down with the wet ice. Just not a lot of sure footing. Pan's able to keep it in for KCG, but eventually it comes out. Jesse Starosta throws it back to Captain Harrison Ostamel. Final minute of the first period. Jesse Starosta near the blue line. Throws it down low. Ben able to get a stick on that. Ben Kleinashe, goaltender for Novotel. Puck winds up all the way down KCG end of the ice. Gabe Roscoe behind his net looking. Harassed there by the Novotel player. Mancorn with a good keep in for Major with a good keep in for Novotel. So KCG looking to break out again. Harrison here with an opportunity. Breakaway. Shot and a glove save by Ben Kleinashe. Excellent work, Ben. Oh, Harrison Ostamel, captain for KCG, had an opportunity, but Kleinashe there to answer. Final 15 seconds of the first period. Novotel with that face-off win will look to try and stop any opportunity. Harrison looking. Final few seconds here of the period. Thrown near the center, but no puck's going to get to Ben, and that's the end of the first period. I'll throw back to Keith for a break.
And we send you back to Zach in Bangkok.
Thank you, Keith. Yeah. As I was just talking with Dom, they're both goaltenders, and many of the players are playing in their sixth game of the weekend because of this tournament we had. So got some tired players on the ice, besides the fact that it's late here on Sunday night. But exciting matchup between the top teams. It's always nice to hear your sighing, Keith.
Sorry. I was just getting comfortable for the second period. Just getting back in my lazy boy.
Well, you can enjoy the little things. Both teams fighting on the far boards there for the puck. Eventually, KCG able to win that battle. Bring it in. Oh, a quick shot there by Yard, but Ben was able to make the save. KCG still looking. Mike Friesen steps in front of that pass, though, and a long pass here to Mancorn. Mancorn's going to have a chance. Cutting in, shot, and a goal! And just like that, Novotel with the tying goal. We're tied at 1-1 here in the opening minute of the second period. Nice move by Mancorn. So the goal by Mancorn with assists by captain Mike Friesen, number 10, and 25, Pooh, who is subbing tonight, playing his second game of the evening. KCG looking to respond after that goal. Here's Jan Isaacson with a cross-ice pass. Mel bringing it in. Mel throws it towards the center, but that's going to bounce off the Novotel player. Here's Stasny trying to break out. Good back-checking here. Stasny with some great speed, though. Good stick work there by Harrison. Breaks that up. Up to Jan Isaacson. Isaacson chips it forward to Jesse Starosta. Back to Jan. Stasny now for Novotel with the puck. Throws it forward. Winds up back and forth here. Stasny again with the puck. Tried to get around Gabe Roscoe, but Roscoe was able to keep that puck. Long shot by Roscoe, wide. Puck is going to come out of the zone on the face-off. Not sure why, but it is. Both teams making some changes. I see Captain Mike Friesen out there for Novotel, along with Ed McConnell, Pooh, Ralph Dittmer, and Peter Brolson. For KCG, it looks like their tie lineup. There's Pon, Time, Winnie, and defensively they've got Hang and Andy Shee. I guess Andy's not a tie, excuse me. Andy Shee. Leo jumped on that loose puck for another faceoff. Friesen opposing Time. Won by Friesen. Pooh throws it along the near boards to Borelson. Borelson fakes the shot. Back to Pooh. Pooh throws it behind the net. Ed McConnell fighting with Hang. Time eventually wins that battle. Rings the puck around. Dittmer keeps it in for Novotel. Dittmer throws it behind the KCG net. Pooh fighting for that puck. Puck comes up front. Oh, and a great save by Leo as that puck was in a really dangerous area. Ed McConnell was camped in the slot. Dittmer keeps it in at the blue line. Shot. Saved by Leo. Another shot on the rebound. Eventually, the KCG players are able to get that puck. Hang moving it forward. That deflection now gives it back to Novotel. Back and forth here as this choppy ice is kind of hampering both teams' efforts to cleanly play. Borelson of Novotel rings it around, but Andy Shee gets onto that puck. Andy Shee from the near boards throws it towards the center. But none of his teammates were able to get that puck. Seb Verdi moving it in for Novotel. Stasny's also there. I see Andy Ross. Long shot by Seb. Puck deflects. Oh, it's in the slot. Oh. Leo. Oh, dangerous. That puck was bouncing around in the slot. Leo was able to put his glove on it. 12:20 remaining in the second period. Shots on goal 17-15 in favor of Novotel over KCG. Jesse Starosta waiting for the faceoff against Stasny. Stasny wins that puck. Oh, Andy Ross with a quick shot, but off the post. Leo Leal, lucky he had his friend standing next to him. Mr. Post. Andy Ross, defenseman for Novotel, can just shake his head just a few inches away from a goal, but those inches matter. Gabe Roscoe for KCG throws it up to Poon. Poon over to Harrison Ostermel. Excuse me, that was Jesse Starosta. But Poon back with the puck as both teams are fighting for it far side. Gabe Roscoe eventually winds up with the puck. Moving forward. I say Gabe's name a lot in these KCG games. He plays well. Always aggressive, trying to break up plays, move the puck forward for his team. He's still fighting for the puck down low. Jesse Starosta now trying to, excuse me, bring the puck back in. Mancorn now for Novotel, looking to bring it out. Mancorn's got great speed. Along the far boards there into the far corner. Puck kept in by Andy Ross. Eventually tapped out, though. Here's Harrison Ostermel, captain of KCG, working against Mancorn. Mancorn with a good stick. Breaks that play up. Puck goes to Stasny. Stasny breaking out. Oh, try to pass there. Broken up by Poon. This is some good stick work here defensively for both teams. Poon now KCG in his own zone, passing forward to Captain Harrison Ostermel, just out of his reach. But Winnie now for KCG. Winnie breaking in, shot wide. Ed McConnell taps it forward for Mike Friesen. Oh, Hang stepped in front of that. Mike went down. On the other end, Time moving forward, out of Pan's reach. Puck back up to the point. Mel throwing it down low. Dittmer throws that back to the point. Mel keeps it in again. Time now. Time at the far boards. Kept in again by Time. Eventually it's brought out. Here's Mike Friesen now. Friesen trying to get around Hang. Friesen circling. Centering. Thrown in. Shot. Oh, Leo with a good save there. He looked behind him. He wasn't sure he got it. He was able to keep that puck out of the net. Puck bounces off Winnie's skate. So Time circles that back to Hang. Hang, cross-ice pass. Mel taps it over to Winnie. Winnie looking, long shot. Oh, I think Ben got a piece of that. Puck now on the stick of... Who has it? Here it is. Major. Major passes it across for his team, Novotel. Back and forth we go. Time now. Backhand pass. Oh, into the slot. Pan's there. Oh, it was just out of Pan's reach. Again, here comes KCG. This is back and forth. No breaks. Mancorn now for Novotel. Behind his net. Looking for a teammate. Mancorn with the puck. Mancorn scored the goal earlier. His pass is just a bit too wide. Jan Isaacson keeps it in for KCG. Jan Isaacson, Jesse Starosta on the ice. Gabe Roscoe as well. Puck's going to come all the way over to Andy Shee at the far point. Andy taps it towards the slot, but that's broken up by the Novotel players. Thrown up by Subverde. Gabe Roscoe for KCG, bringing it back in quickly. Some nice pressure here, KCG. Roscoe at the far corner. Mancorn able to break that play up. Stasny chips it back all the way down. Jesse Starosta being harassed there by Pooh. He throws it all the way around. Gabe Roscoe's there. Roscoe's going to pass it forward just out of Harrison Ostermel's reach. Mancorn now for Novotel behind his net. Mancorn looking. Long pass up to his own blue line where it's taken by Stasny. Stasny passes over to Subverde. Back to Stasny. Oh, and out of Stasny's reach. Right idea on that give and go. Here's Jesse Starosta with a nice back pass to Andy Shee. Tapped forward to Jan Isaacson. Jan Isaacson with good speed. Shot. Saved by Ben Kleinische. Oh, Jesse fanned on that shot. Back over to Harrison. Harrison's shot, I think, was saved by Ben. Not sure if that made it all the way through. Pooh coming back for Novotel. Cutting. Nice stick. And Leo with a good save. Pooh with a great deke there. Had an opportunity, but Leo able to make the save. Back and forth we go. Harrison Ostermel now, captain of KCG, behind the net, throws it out front. Oh, and Ben able to corral that puck. Man, that was some dangerous back and forth action. Great saves on both ends of the ice. We're still tied 1-1. 6:20 remaining in the second period. Shots on goal tied 20 apiece. This has been exciting hockey to watch. Dom and I both predicted it would be a tight, low-scoring game decided by 1 goal. We'll see if that prediction holds true. Those shots there by by KCG had the right idea, but just unable to get through. We've seen good stick work, good decisions by the defensive players on each team, breaking up those shooting lanes, breaking up those passing lanes, just redirecting these pucks, keeping all of the most danger out to the side. And when they do let pucks through, the goaltenders have stood strong, making lots of saves tonight. Here in Novotel trying to get that puck out of their zone. Puck bounces up near the blue line. KCG trying to keep that in, but eventually Novotel brings it out. That's Peter Borelson. And now Captain Mike Friesen looking. Hang tries to get that puck off of him, but Mike Friesen keeps it in. Nice centering pass. Oh! Wow. Borelson had a long shot, and Ed McConnell was camped out in the slot, but I don't think they quite were able to get a clean shot on goal against Leo. KCG now looking to bring it in. Poon getting harassed there by the Novotel defenders. Puck winds up with Hang of KCG. Hang passes it over to Jari Erikainen. Jari throws it forward, out of Pan's reach. Now for Pooh. Pooh with a great deke here. Coming in, shot, saved by Leo with a pad. Pooh's had some excellent opportunities. He's got really good hands with his stick. Long shot by Pooh. Poon goes all the way down. Here, Seb Verde throws it over to Major. Numbers here for Novotel. Cross-ice pass to Maycorn. One too many shots. Oh, and how does Seb Verde miss that shot? I'm sorry. I can't say anything else but that. He had an entire goal in front of him, camped out in the slot, and he roofed it a good 1 meter higher than the net. That should have been a goal there. KCG's lucky. Novotel, not so much. Here we go. Mel for KCG into the slot. Novotel able to get that puck out again, though. Here's Andy Shee. Jesse Starosta now in front of me for KCG. Jan Isaacson back over to Starosta. Mancorn now for Novotel. Broken up by Mel. Jan Isaacson with a nice stick. Gets around the defender. Isaacson trying to get an open shot. He's being harassed by the Novotel defenders. Eventually, Andy Ross throws that around the near boards, but Andy Shee able to settle that down. Starosta at the point. Throws it back down low. Gets by all of his players. Harrison Ostermel is going to settle that down at the far corner. Puck winds up with Andy Shee again. Andy chips it back to the point. Jesse Starosta, long shot. Bounces, doesn't get through. I think Stasny was able to jump in front of that. Eventually, Major brings it forward. Major for Novotel, circling behind the KCG net. Circles back again. Throws it out towards the point, but it goes all the way back out where Menkorn settles it down. Menkorn looking for Novotel. Head up. Long stretch pass. Gets on to Mike Friesen's stick, and an opportunity here. Doesn't pull the trigger. He circles back. Was a bit low. Tries again. Long shot at the goal. Wow, Mike Friesen with a seeing eye shot. I can't believe he was able to make that play. He decided to wait on that initial shot, circled all the way back up to the point, and skated down the slot and scored with a nice wrister. 10 from 4. Mike Friesen with the goal, set up by Menkorn. 2-1 now in favor of Novotel with 1:55 remaining in the second period. Captain Mike Friesen letting his skill be shown. As I mentioned earlier, Novotel missing their top point scorer, Ken Kingborn, tonight. icing the call there. The puck will go all the way back down to the Novotel zone. Both teams back and forth action finally results in a goal. Novotel now with the advantage. We'll see if KCG can try and claw back in this. Judging by the strong quality of play tonight, I think they will. I still predict some more fireworks before this is over. Novotel and KCG, top teams in the SHL. Oh, Winnie with a great shot from the slot, saved by Ben Kleinische. Nice work there, Ben, stretching out that pad. Final minute of the second period. Captain Friesen threw it down low, but nobody on the opposite end. KCG, bounces off the back of the player. Opportunity again for Friesen and a goal again. That was just a bit unfortunate for the KCG player. It bounced off the back of Peter Bolson. Puck wound up on Friesen's stick on the slot, and he pulled the trigger again for a second goal. 10 from 23. That would be Ed McConnell. So, excuse me, not Borelson, but McConnell. That puck hit off of, wound up on Friesen's stick, and he didn't miss. So just like that here in the final couple minutes of the second period, Novotel with 2 quick goals to stretch this tie game, and now it's a 3-1 advantage. Final 10 seconds of the period. We're actually, I think, going to here. Let's go to commercial break, Keith, because that's going to be it.
And we send you back out to Zach in Bangkok.
Thank you, Keith. Exciting action back and forth there in the second period. Just finally at the end, we were rewarded with 2 quick goals by Novotel captain Mike Friesen. First was set up by Menkorn. Friesen was able to skate all the way down the slot, decided not to shoot, circled back up to the point and down the slot again a second time and scored on a nice wrister. The second goal came on a bit of a unlucky play for KCG. The KCG defenseman tried to throw it out. The puck bounced off the back of Ed McConnell again to Captain Friesen's stick in the slot, and Friesen once again didn't miss. 2 quick goals, and it's a 3-1 advantage for league leaders Novotel here in the third period over KCG. I overheard Captain Harrison Ostermel rallying his players saying, guys, we're playing well. A couple bad bounces there. This game is still pretty much even. Just keep doing your jobs and we'll get back in this. And that's what they're looking to do. Jan Isaacson over to Jesse Starosta. Shot. Saved by Ben. That puck pops out. We're going to have a stoppage here. Jesse Starosta awaits the face-off against Stasny for Novotel. Face-off won by Jesse to the point. Mel, long shot. Wide. Behind the netting now. Menkorn there for Novotel, being harassed by Captain Harrison Ostermel. Harrison able to dispossess him of the puck. Looking back to Isaacson. Good stick work there by Seb Verdi, though. Excuse me, that's Andy Ross. Major now bringing it in for Novotel. Good defensive work by the KCG players. Puck comes over to Seb. Seb fanned on that, though. Brought forward now by Mel. Mel passes to Jesse Starosta. Starosta looking. Long shot. Saved by Ben Kleinische. Puck eventually comes to Pooh. Pooh for Novotel. Oh, but good back checking there by Jan Isaacson. Now Harrison Ostemel, captain KCG, looking to get around the play. Ben tapped that puck over to the side. And here we see Ralph Dittmer bringing it forward. Andy Shee broke up that pass, though. Andy throws it forward. Far side, that's Winnie. Winnie trying to cut towards the net. Stymied by the Novotel defense. Can't quite see that. Might be Hang at the far side. Long shot there by Winnie was wide. Poon now. He was dispossessed of the puck. But Poon again with the puck. Oh, tried to cut into the slot, but he couldn't quite keep that pass in. Unfortunately, that puck went off sides, so the KCG players couldn't get that into the zone again. Hang now tries to get it out. Peter Borelson keeps it in for Novotel. Hang still working to get the puck out. Eventually, it does come out. Poon tries a back pass, but it's out of time's reach. Mancorn now for Novotel with the puck in his own zone, looking. Throws it over. Friesen taps that forward. That's going to be an icing, though. So because of that icing, have some tired players here for Novotel. Time awaiting the faceoff for KCG against Captain Mike Friesen and Novotel. Time wins the faceoff. But unfortunately for him, the Novotel players converged on that puck. Hang was able to break up that potential breakaway by Poo. Here, Poon moving forward, cutting towards the center. Puck winds up with Winnie. Winnie in the far corner. Tried to throw that forward, but that was broken up by Friesen and the rest of the Novotel team. Mancorn bounces into the referee. A little unhappy there. Leo saves the long shot by Ed McConnell. Hang looking to try and get that puck from McConnell in the near corner here of the KCG zone. Puck rides it up front. Oh, and an amazing save. Wow, that was a really dangerous area. Leo with a couple great saves. Eventually KCG able to work it out. There's Winnie. Winnie gets around the play. Oh, his shot was just a little wide. Not on goal against Ben Kleinasche for Novotel. Back and forth action here. Some good stick work by both teams. See a lot of opportunities. Part of the reason is this choppy ice, is kind of breaking up some passes. You see some odd man rushes. Gabe Roscoe for KCG looking to settle the play down. Gabe steps forward. Circles back a little bit. Forward again. Passes over. That's Harrison Ostemel. Captain of KCG. Tries a centering pass for Jan Isaacson, but Novatel's collapsing defense worked pretty well there. Here's Stasny on the counterattack. Stasny looking. Long shot saved by Leo. Jari Erikainen behind his own net. Passes over to Jan Isaacson. Isaacson, long pass over to Harrison Ostemel. Ostemel chips it in. Looking. Slot shot. Oh, not sure that got on goal or not. Right idea, though. Jari Erikainen now for KCG. Looking in the slot. Shot. And Ben Kleinasche with a couple of excellent saves there. You can see the Novotel players are tired. KCG, in the slot. Oh, and another amazing save by Kleinasche. Harrison was camped out in the slot. He turned and fired, but Ben stood tall. Excellent work by KCG with pressure. Oh, one too many passes there, I think. Jari should have just shot. Jan Isaacson shoots again. And Ben with some amazing saves. Kleinasche standing tall in the net for Novotel. Fantastic work. 10-10 remaining in the third period. Ben Kleinasche playing exceptionally well. Keeping his team ahead by 2. 3-1 Novotel. League leaders still undefeated, looking to remain unbeaten against number 2 in the league, KCG. KCG captain Harrison Ostamel versus Mike Friesen. That puck eventually winds all the way out, where it's settled down by Andy Shee. Andy, long pass over to Winnie at the far boards. Winnie moves into the Novotel zone. Cuts in. Long shot. Gloved by Ben again. Kleinische just putting on a clinic right now. The stick, the glove, the pad, the blocker, he can do it all. Another face-off. 9:15 remaining in the third. Mike Friesen, Novotel captain, able to win that face-off and bring it along the far boards all the way down to the KCG end. Andy Shee of KCG gets the puck, though, and brings it forward. Play broken up a bit there. Menkorn now for Novotel in his own zone. Behind his own net, Menkorn, head up, looking. Long pass all the way down, though. Leo settles that down. Leo with a nice pass over here to Poon. Poon near his own blue line, harassed by Ed McConnell. Nice stick work there, McConnell. Friesen brings it in. Shot! I think Leo got a piece of that. Friesen again with a shot. That bounces wide. Oh, Andy Ross had an opportunity there, but couldn't quite get a shot on goal. Novotel here with some nice pressure. Pooh circles behind the net. Where's that puck? Gabe Roscoe tries to get it out. He does, along with the help of his compatriots. Time now for KCG, cutting towards the slot. Broken up by Menkorn and the other Novotel players. Menkorn now with the puck, chips it forward to himself. Menkorn with good speed. Deking, oh my God, what are these? Look at these moves. Menkorn circles, throws it towards the slot. Friesen circles himself, throws it through the goal mouth. Nobody's there. Major now. Major for Novotel. But KCG's able to get that puck out. Tap pass from Winnie to Jan Isaacson. Isaacson bringing it forward. Both teams looking to outdo each other with these dekes around the players, but I'd rather see some more sustained puck possession, setting up plays. Somebody lost his stick there. That looks like Dittmer. Puck bounces all the way up near the point. Hang keeps the puck in. Throws it across to Gabe Roscoe. Roscoe circles back now. Roscoe into his own zone, looking. Some nice harassing defense. Puck out of reach. Winds up with Borelson. Good defensive work by Jan Isaacson, though. Isaacson for KCG bringing it in. Oh! That looked ugly. Novotel player goes down, but I'm glad to see he got up under his own power. Long shot saved by Ben again. Kleinische just slashing the leather. Robbing Hang there that time. I think that was Borelson who went down hard. .6:15 remaining in the third period. Still 3-1 Novotel. Novotel able to win that faceoff and bring it down. KCG has to circle back. Jari Erikainen moving in for KCG. Nice speed. Over to Jesse Starosta. Now to Jan Isaacson. Isaacson behind the net. Throws it out. Oh, and Ben scrambling both teams. The puck's in the slot somewhere. Turn and shot by Penn. Ben still looking for that puck. Both teams fighting. Long shot by Jari. Saved by Ben. Jari trying to keep it in. He does. Jari looking over to Hang. Long shot. Again saved by Ben. My goodness. Ben is making a strong case for player of the game with all these saves. Stasny now for Novotel. Stasny trying to cut towards the slot. His shot doesn't quite go through to Leo. Stasny still with the puck near the near boards. Throws it down low. Friesen now. Friesen shot. Might have been wide. I think Leo got a pad on that as well, though. Now Jari Erikainen. Cross-ice pass here to Jesse Starosta. Jesse's pass was broken up by Stasny. Now Friesen just chips it in deep. Content for a change. His team ahead. Just wasting some more time. Novotel defense waiting for the KCG rush. Erikainen looks to bring it forward. Crossing into the attacking zone. Erikainen behind the net. Looking. Chips it out to Poon. Poon, shots blocked by Friesen. Menkorn now for Novotel with the puck. Moving forward. Long stretch pass to Friesen at the blue line. Friesen coming in. Harassed by Andy Shee and Gabe Roscoe. That was good stick work to tie up Friesen. Pooh harassing Gabe Roscoe, who gives it over to Andy Shee. Poon now for KCG. Throws it over to Time. Time bringing it in. Back to Poon. Long shot there. Saved by Ben Kleinashay. Poon still with the puck. Tries to throw it to the slot. Oh, and Time fanned on that. He had a good chance, though. Unfortunate for him. Mike Friesen, captain of Novotel, just chips it down to the far end. But some nice speed there by Ed McConnell and Pooh for Novotel. Still fighting for possession. Gabe Roscoe chips it forward. Players right in front of us, Stasny and Poon. Dittmer. Now Time. Back to Dittmer. Dittmer chips it forward here. I'm not sure who has it. Looks like Gabe Roscoe does for KCG. Now Jan Isaacson. Isaacson in his own zone. Looks to break out with Mel. Mel bringing it into the zone. KCG. Shot a little bit wide. Puck winds up at the blue line here. That is Mel passing over to Hang. Hang's got to be careful, though. Novatel's bringing it in. Ed McConnell chips it down low. Novotel making changes. 2:48 remaining in the period. Jan Isaacson bringing it in for KCG. Shot. Save again by Ben. Novatel's defense and Ben, especially in goal, standing strong, weathering off these KCG rushes and KCG shots. 2:15 remaining, third period. Face-off won by Novotel. Chipped forward. That's Stasny, who is a nice backhand pass to Major. Major with nice speed circling around the zone. Oh, and he threw it out front, but Stasny wasn't quite able to get a clean shot on net. KCG now. Harrison Ostamel, captain, looking. Shot, saved by Ben. Andy Ross of Novotel over to Major. Major looking to break out for Novotel. Oh, and he falls. I see an arm up. I think that's going to be a penalty. We'll wait for that call. In the meantime, a delayed penalty. Novotel throws it forward, but too far. That's going to break up, and we're going to have the penalty call here. Harrison Ostamel with the penalty on a trip. Timeout. Timeout called. 1:35. So, unfortunately for KCG, that penalty is going to be a tough call here. There's 1:35 remaining. They're going to be down a man and a 2-goal deficit. So, a tough mountain to climb here. On the ice for KCG, I see Gabe Roscoe, 10, Jesse Starosta, 23, Jari Arkainen, and 61, Jan Isaacson, and of course Leo in net. They have to try and win this face-off, quickly get possession, bring it out so Leo can get to the bench so they can get a fifth attacker and just make this an even 5-on-5. It's a tough go here, having to be on the face-off. Novotel doing exactly what they wanted, winning that face-off. Good harassing play by KCG, but Novatel's able to keep it in. Puck bounces out. Another stoppage, so it's 1:24 left in the third here. We're in stoppage time right now since the final 2 minutes of the period. Face-off won by Novotel, thrown up to the point, but it's out of the zone. I think Novotel doesn't mind, though. That's able to still kill some more time off the clock. Mancorn throws it across the ice right in front of me. Ed McConnell. Ed McConnell chips it into the KCG zone. Yari Arakainen for KCG trying to get the puck, being harassed by Stasny. Offside. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Face-off just outside the KCG zone at the blue line. Jesse Starosta going off against Captain Mike Friesen. Starosta wins that face-off. But good stick by Stasny breaks that play up. And back in again for Novotel. Stasny circling at the blue line. Mancorn with a long shot. Deflected. Out of play. .45 seconds remaining in the third period. Still 3-1 Novotel on the power play. Novotel with the face-off win. Mancorn tries a long shot. That hits the KCG player. All right, Leo comes to the bench here. KCG trying to bring it forward. Stasny, though, chips it all the way down, just wide. That's going to be an icing. Stasny tried for a long, empty netter, but it was just a bit wide. So that icing is going to bring the puck back all the way down to the Novotel zone. 28 seconds remaining in the third period. KCG desperately trying to get 2 goals to tie this game, down 3-1. Novotel wins that faceoff. Puck rung around. Puck goes out of play again. .4 seconds in the third period remaining. Novotel desperately trying to hang on to this 3-1 lead and remain unbeaten on the season. KCG trying to get their second win. Oh, and that's a faceoff win all the way down, and that's going to be an empty net goal. I think Friesen's going to get that goal on the faceoff, and that's going to be... It is Friesen. 10. And with that, he's got a hat trick. Yep. So Captain Mike Friesen with the hat trick. 10 unassisted on that faceoff win, and that's the end of the game. So Novotel, led by Captain Mike Friesen's hat trick, is able to remain undefeated, 6-0 on the season with a 4-1 victory over KCG. Thank you so much for joining us for SHL Action Hockey from Thailand. I'm Zach Block signing off.
And thank you very much, Zach.
California.
Thank you very much, Zach. A great game. And I'm in the control center here in Los Angeles, California. Thanks for joining us. Couple games next weekend, next Sunday. We hope to see you then. Until then, good night from Bangkok and here in Los Angeles. Good night.
This has been a presentation of Thailand TV.tv, winner of the SHL Golden Mike Award for Excellence in Broadcasting for Hockey Night in Thailand.